Hey everybody, I want to share something with you real quick as far as the pyramids and their structure goes, especially the Great Pyramid. So it's a well-known fact now that the pyramids and their pattern is pretty much associated to the Orion constellation. This can be shown in many different ways, but Robert Bauval pretty much proved this a while back. We can take a look at the pyramid text and we can see a couple of utterances. One, that Osiris has come as Orion, and there's another one where it says that the construction of the pyramids is Osiris. So that means that the pyramids are tied to Orion, not Cygnus or anything like that. This also, they were trying to show us the mirror between heaven and earth, the Orion Nebula between the earth and heaven area. But that's not what I wanted to discuss today. I wanted to discuss the actual structure of the pyramids themselves and what they were trying to show us. If we take a look in Isis Unveiled, we can see that the peculiar architecture of the pyramids shows in itself the drift of the metaphysical thought of their builders. The apex, which is the capstone area that's missing, is lost in the clear blue sky of the land of the pharaohs and typifies the primordial point lost in the unseen universe from which started the first race of the spiritual prototypes of man. This is an understanding from the mysteries. This isn't quite some time back. This is written, by the way, Isis Unveiled was written in the 1800s. Now let me show you a model this kind of goes with. This is the modern model for the Big Bang theory that you see on the left up here. The Big Bang starting from a primordial point and then space-time being created from it. What she described was the primordial point sitting at the very top, which is the capstone that's missing, the unseen universe. And then down here we have creation, we have cosmos. So this is one of the things that they were trying to show us with the pyramids. Now the reason that the pattern of the Orion constellation comes into play with this is because they were trying to show us that there are more than one primordial point, because the primordial point that they're pointing to is the primordial point that is the trapezium of the Orion Nebula. If we look at the trapezium of the Orion Nebula, we can see that the trapezium matches the slopes of the Great Pyramid. It's believed that there is some kind of a black hole, according to science, according to modern physics, that wrote a paper about this a while back. A black hole that exists somewhere in the center of the trapezium. Now, this was discovered by me a year before them, based on art I found in cathedrals. So is this what is being discussed when she mentions the unseen universe? Some kind of a black hole in which matter came through, or existence came through that and started here? The significant thing about all this is that modern physical science would do well to take a look at what the mysteries is actually showing them. Here's something else. This is the same page, and what we see here is this is antediluvian art. This is really old art that was found by Klaus Dona. You still see the eye at the top. You see the tetrahedron shape. The constellation of Orion is on the back. And then we have the Son of the Creator comes written in Sanskrit. Well, the Son of the Creator is understood as being the first thing that comes out of the infinite, and that is the Orion Nebula. And this right here, the trapezium, is the capstone. This is what they were referring to, the ancient Egyptians, in their model when they showed us the pyramid. The first thing that comes out is the trapezium, and the trapezium is the firstborn over all creation. And this right here is showing us that it is tied to the Orion constellation and not just the whole universe in general. And I think that's important for modern physical science to take a look at, because when they refer to stuff like this, they can gather a lot of information from the mysteries. So they keep proving the mysteries over and over again with their theories, from Hermetic philosophy, the principles of vibration versus their string theory, and many other things. If they would just take a look at the mysteries, they would see that these guys a long time ago knew what they were talking about. What she mentions here is she's talking about the same thing that is actually the model of the Big Bang. Now, I'm not saying that the Big Bang model and all of its definition is exactly the way things occurred, but there's definitely a similar pattern in what we see between that and what we see on the Great Pyramids and how it is actually being discussed here. And it appears that there's more than one Big Bang. We have a very large universe, and it looks like we have many big bangs within inside that universe, because we have right here the unseen universe, which is being described, which exists in Orion, which the pyramids are showing us about, and then from there created cosmos, and the Orion Nebula creates stars. So this is what they were showing us a long time ago, and it gives us more information into understanding the universe a little bit better. And I highly recommend that modern physical science takes a look at the ancients, because they knew what they were talking about a long time ago. Y'all take care. I'll talk to you soon.